Hi everyone, welcome back to Cheap Lazy Vegan. Today's video is going to be another mukbang. Yay! Oh, I have a knife pointing towards my direction. That's never a good sign. So I'm actually going to be eating a burger, a veggie burger of course, and some salad. Now this veggie burger I actually made myself a couple days ago, and let me just show you. I got some tomatoes on there, and it's a very healthy bean and oat burger. It's oil-free. I believe it's gluten-free, unless oats have gluten. No, oats do not have gluten. The recipe should be out on my channel, so I'll leave that link down below. But yeah, it's super healthy and it's actually quite good. And I put some basil in there as well, and I'm just gonna eat that. So I was thinking that I would eat it with a big salad. So the salad is just lettuce, tomatoes, peppers, and I put some nuts in there. So I'll put some cashew nuts, you know. Just thought I'd be healthy. I know you guys probably don't like watching mukbangs where people eat salad. You know, I gotta be healthy, you know? Don't expect people to eat like, what am I doing? I'm just putting some lettuce on. Oh yeah, there's some balsamic vinegar in there as well. Oh, and I put some hummus on this bun. So I'm having, it's like a hummus burger. And I have a bunch of like sauces. And I have kimchi. Because I saw Mommy Tang's mukbang like a while ago where she's eating like kimchi with her burger. What am I doing? And it looked really good, so I think I'm gonna try out a few things today and see what works. Okay, let's just cut this in half. So not burger though. It is quite flavorful. Like okay, so I had a bite of the burger and I'm gonna put some kimchi. Now because I put hummus, like I just don't know if this will go well, but okay, let's just put the kimchi on top. Let's try that out. Okay. It's quite good. But then again, I really like kimchi, so might be biased. I think it does, like, because the kimchi is so flavorful that I feel like it does kind of like override the flavors. But it's really good. But I can't really taste the hummus. Am I the only one that eats salad in a mukbang? Like, now we're gonna try barbecue sauce. This is Bullseye Bold Original barbecue sauce. Maybe I'll cut this. And just put a little bit of sauce. I do like barbecue sauce. Ooh, it's quite a bit. Okay. I'll be honest, I think the sauce goes better with the burger than the kimchi. But again, the sauce is very strong, but it goes really well with that patty. The reason why I'm eating salad is because, I don't know, I try to eat veggies with like every meal. A lot of people think that vegans like all we eat is vegetables, but that's actually not true. Like I don't even think I eat enough vegetables. How big that salad is. But I mean, it's all lettuce mostly. Okay. This one was a barbecue one. Okay. I'm just gonna put a little sriracha. My favorite. I don't have enough left. Ugh, this makes me sad. Okay, just put a little bit in there. I've got burger pieces everywhere. That is good. I think sriracha with anything tastes great. I'm gonna have some kimchi. And I also have ketchup here, but I feel like it's too basic now that I've done all the... The table that I'm using is a piano chair. But it kind of works, like... Okay. I'm gonna eat the barbecue one with kimchi. You gotta love kimchi, man. Honestly, it's so good. It's kind of like, you know, like people put like pickles in the burger. Kind of like that. Okay, so we're gonna do the old-fashioned basic ketchup. I do love ketchup, so let's put a bunch of ketchup on there. It's definitely a classic. I just realized I was gonna answer questions from last time. So I don't think I answered all the questions. Let me see. So let's answer some questions. So some people are asking me, what kind of dog is Minnie? Minnie is my dog, by the way, if you guys don't know. Minnie is a Bichon Shih Tzu. She is the cutest thing ever. She's a Bichon Shih Tzu. If you go on my Instagram, you can see some pictures of Minnie. She's 11 years old, even though she looks really young. She looks like a little puppy. Do you ever plan to come to the States, particularly the East Coast? Of course. Oof. I would love to go to the States. I've been to New York. Where have I been in the East? I guess East Coast would be New York. I love New York. I definitely would love to go back there. So I feel like if I were to go to the East Coast, I would go to New York again. Where are you guys from? Are you from the East Coast? Would you care if your partner would refuse eating your homemade vegan dishes and most of the time you'd end up eating separately? Yeah, I would, I think. First of all, like, refuse my dishes, excuse me. I don't appreciate such a... First of all, I don't really like people that are that picky anyway about like food. I'm a big foodie, so I like people that are open to foods and trying foods. So yeah, I probably would care. I mean, I don't think it would make or break a relationship, but it would bother me, I think, if they don't want to eat my delicious food. And plus, it's like, I don't know, like I'm Korean, so we have this like tradition of like sharing food, and like we like to eat food together, and like we don't really believe in like having separate food, if that makes sense. We eat food together, we eat the same thing. It's kind of like a thing. Of course I'm not as, you know, crazy about that because I'm like Canadian, I'm Korean Canadian, so you know, of course, like I'm about being independent and like doing your own thing as well. But you know, I feel like sharing food is just it's a very fun and good experience. So if they don't want to eat my food and we're always eating different things, like that's kind of like What do you think about pescatarians? Well, okay, hold on, let me just eat a bite of this barbecue one. Think barbecue wings, guys. Okay, barbecue and hummus, and we're gonna add some kimchi after. I know in the beginning I wasn't really that sure about the kimchi, but look, I keep going back to it. What was the question? Oh yeah, pescatarians. Look, I was a pescatarian for, how long was I pescatarian for? A long time. So you've heard me talk about this before probably, but I've basically the last thing I gave up was fish. So basically I was like eating like all vegan other than fish for like a really long time, for like 4 years or something. Maybe not 4 years, maybe like 3 years or something. So I get you, you know, I'm all about people, you know, making slow changes like to whatever fits their lifestyle, hopefully faster than me. It's better than nothing, and I encourage everyone. But of course I would also encourage them to look into, you know, giving up fish, because it's really, really damaging for the environment. Probably one of the most damaging things, actually. It's like what we're doing to our oceans is like completely just, it's not sustainable, and I feel like we're gonna pay a price a lot sooner than we think. But of course, me being from an Asian culture, fish is a big part of Asian cuisine. Like Korean food, one of the biggest things about Korean food is like a lot of things contain fish. Like even kimchi traditionally contains fish. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? I don't have any, you know, bad thoughts towards pescatarians. I feel you, I feel you. What foundation do you use? Your skin is looking flawless. I use either Everyday Minerals foundation. It's like mineral foundation. That's what I'm using. That's what I have on right now. What do you think? Or I use Physicians Formula. There's like a CC cream that I use. But I like to try different foundations, so I'll probably be using something else afterwards. But I actually really like the two foundations that I'm using. So the Physicians Formula one is a liquid, it's like a CC cream, and then this one is like a powder mineral foundation. Is Hodu Gwaja? Hodu Gwaja. Is Hodu Gwaja vegan? I think Hodu is like walnut. It's like a walnut snack. I think that's what they're asking. Hodu Gwaja is like, I think it's walnut. Yeah, I think it's a walnut. It's like a Korean snack where there's like a walnut, and I think there's like pastry on top, and she's asking, he or she is asking if this is vegan. I have no idea. I doubt it. I feel like there would be egg in the pastry. If not, can you make a vegan version on your channel? I'll try. I don't know if I'll do my research. I'll see what I can do here. What made you come to England? What made you want to come to England? I have a full-on video on this on my vlog channel that I filmed like a long time ago, which I probably should do like an update video on. But I like to travel, and I like to explore, do new things. I get bored. So I wanted to live somewhere else for a bit, you know. I graduated uni, I started to work, I was like, you know, it'd be fun to live in a new country, a new city, a big city. I've always wanted to live in a big city. London, it would be easy for me to get a job, or easier than other countries because there's no language barrier. I already have some friends there, so that's kind of like the gist of why I decided to go to London. Okay, here's a good one. Hey bros, when talking to people, if they ask about veganism, how do you find that balance between promoting veganism and not seemingly preachy and seeming relatable / normal and kind? Okay, so I guess when I talk about veganism to people, oh, this thing is breaking apart. Okay, so I think I've committed to the barbecue sauce. It's so good. When I talk to people about veganism, the balance is that I only really go on about it or talk about it if they ask and if the question comes up. So I mean, yes, I'll say like, oh, I'm vegan, or I follow a vegan diet if I go to a restaurant or whatever, because obviously like people will probably ask like, why aren't you eating meat, or why aren't you doing this, or so I will say like, I'm vegan, end it at that. And then if they ask further questions, why are you vegan, and then I'll say for ethical reasons. And then if they want to know more, they'll ask more. If they don't, they won't ask. So yeah, that's how I find the balance. And then if they want to talk about it a little bit more, then I'm happy to talk about it. I'm happy to explain more about it. I really try not to like lecture them or talk about it unless it really comes up. That's the way that I do it. Some people might think that that's not the right way, that I should be talking about it more. Why is there a dog barking? Is that Minnie? I don't think so. But yeah, that's how I approach it. And I guess if they want to know more, we can watch my videos. What are your go-to seasoning and flavorings? When I'm at the supermarket in the Asian section, I just have a mind blank on what to get and what is vegan. Of course, there's good old soy sauce and recently discovered sesame oil. Seasonings, I like gochugaru or gochujang, which is like Korean. Okay, so gochujang is Korean red pepper paste, which I think everyone should have. It is spicy, but it can be used in so many different things. That's gochujang, and then gochugaru is like red chili powder. No, chili flakes, red chili flakes. That's very good. Sesame oil, definitely a must. I don't know if you were specifically talking about like Asian stuff, but what else? Nutritional yeast, of course, but that's not Asian. Hoisin sauce is really good. I think that's like Vietnamese or Chinese. Sriracha, my favorite. Seasonings. Sesame seeds, I guess that's kind of like a seasoning. There's so many different things. I use garlic powder like all the time. Next time I'm definitely putting kimchi into my burger. More barbecue sauce. Do you guys do this? Like, I always do this where I'm like, I don't actually put things into the burger, I just like pour sauces on top. I'm gonna call this hummus barbecue kimchi burger. Guys, I have one bite left. This is really sad. It's a sad moment right now. Just a little bit more barbecue sauce. Come on. Just a tiny bit more. Yay! Mmm. Seriously? This burger patty recipe is really easy. It's so much healthier than like store-bought. And it's cheaper, of course. Because you're just using like really basic ingredients like oats, beans. I love food. I'm almost done my salad. All right. That is it for this mukbang. Another impromptu, not so planned mukbang. If you love mukbangs, let me know and I'll do more of them. Definitely let me know. What do you want me to eat next? I don't know. Do you like watching people eat like really junky food? Trying to make me fat, are you? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will leave a link to my burger recipe in the description box. And yeah, that's it. Make sure you click that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!